All right, next up we are going to go over the second Olympic lift in the on-ramp. That is the barbell clean.
Yep.
Take it away.
Actually, if you just keep it over here for one more second, something that I like to kind of chat about. Again, you can read the room. If the athlete's pretty advanced, you can definitely get into this. If not, then you can kind of leave it as is. But you may notice that all of this text is the exact same that was on the snatch. All of this terminology carries over. The only difference is being how you turn the bar over and where you receive it, like on your body, whether it's shoulders or overhead. But all of this is the same. We have hip, we have knee, we have mid-shin, known as high, hang, and from the floor. Catching positions, power, and squat, all of that is the exact same. You can also start the lesson off by pulling up another video, like the power clean, like CrossFit demo video if you want to. I do that pretty often, especially if they haven't ever heard or seen a clean before.
We want to show them where that would be. So
is that still linked on the spreadsheet?
Yeah, should be.
So we're on 3 here. Oh, here we go. Clean demo video. Let's see. Nice. So this is a good video. Again, I don't really talk over it. I just kind of let them watch it and absorb the information. But yeah, basically it's very similar to the power snatch video, except it's a power clean. You can mention to them that the difference being the bar stops on your shoulders instead of overhead. Let's get through. But, oh yeah, I forgot. I do this too. So I pause the video a lot showing this because they just learned this like 2 seconds ago with the deadlift. Look at his back positioning. Shoulders are over the bar, and they show it super slow, which is awesome. Frozen upper body, he rises straight up. Shoulders stay over the bar until he gets to the knee. This is exactly what we just did on the PVC pipe and the barbell. Now, once he crosses the knee, he's going to pull his shoulders back and his hips come through. Same as what we just did. This positioning is like the same as the deadlift, except we're going faster and we're trying to accelerate. And so I find this lesson is really fun to teach. Like the clean is really fun to teach because a lot of the kind of puzzle pieces start to fall into place, which I really enjoy. It's a nice kind of aha moment because A, they've learned the snatch already, and B, they just did the deadlift. And that kind of in combination really helps them to learn the clean. So the clean usually goes a little bit easier than this snatch to teach. Now, teaching the clean, we're going to do the same way we did with the snatch. We're going to go arms first, then we're going to go legs, then we'll put it together. Hands outside of your quads, not too wide like a snatch, not too narrow where we're right in front. We want your hands to just be clear of your quads. Now, first step is that upright row, very same as the snatch, knuckles down, elbows high. A nice high pull. Once they do this a bunch of times, the turnover is a rotation under the bar, open the grip, elbows through it. Finishes like a front squat. Oh, they haven't learned front squats yet. I forgot.
I'm going to show from the side view.
Okay, cool. So upright row, and then a turn over under the bar. Sometimes I'll also show them from the side, and I'll say, like, look straight down the pipe here. When I finish the row, the pipe should stay in the same place, and I'm rotating around the pipe. That's to avoid this phenomenon from happening, which is the pull and then the big flip. We don't want the big flip. It's a pull and then a rotation under. And so once that looks pretty good, and I mean, it's not going to look great because the stick doesn't have any weight on it, so it's a little bit touch and go, but do your best. From there, we learn the feet. So you can have them just put their stick to the side. The feet are the same as the snatch, so it starts right under your hips. It's a dip nice and tall to get ready. You're going to jump, you're going to hop your feet out a little bit, and you're going to land soft. Stand tall and reset. Dip to get ready, sit tall, jump, and land soft, stand, and reset. It's the same as the snatch, so it should kind of be in their brain a little bit already. Once those two pieces look okay, we grab the stick and we do it together. Hands just outside your quads. Sitting tall, dip to get ready. When we jump, that's when the elbows are going to fly up, just like the snatch. When we land the feet, that's when the elbows are going to punch through. So we want the foot landing with the elbows through at the same time. So we do it nice and slow all together. We dip to get ready. Then we jump, then land. Hands are open on the shoulders. Stand tall and reset. And we do that a bunch of times until it feels like pretty good. Looks pretty good. Again, should be a bit smoother than teaching the snatch. If you want to get into the terminology of it, That's your high hang power clean because we're coming from the hip and catching in the power position. From there, we add, well, you can show it from the side, we get the hinge into your hang power clean. Now again, this might be a bit of a light bulb moment because we just did the RDL, and this is the same type of movement as the RDL where the shoulders are over the bar, then the hips come through, accelerate, and land underneath. So that you might find this goes pretty smooth as well for the hang power clean. If that's all still looking good, you can progress to the full power clean, which is from the mid shin. Same setup position as your deadlift. Shoulders over the bar. We rise to the knee, shoulders over. Then we open through the hips like the RDL, and then we jump and we land. So everything kind of starts to fall together. If this looks really good, you can get into squat cleans if you want to. Not mandatory by any means. You can just show them if you want to, or you can leave them out completely. But if that's gone pretty fast and pretty smoothly, A, have them do it with a barbell, and B, you can teach them a squat snatch if you want to. A squat snatch, squat clean if you want to.
And squat clean is just adding.
Oh, yes.
Yep, we could
So yeah. So the squat clean is receiving the bar in the bottom of a squat position instead of in the high power position. So the power position is like the shallow dip where your hips stay above parallel. Your squat clean is receiving the bar in the low squat. It's tougher technically and also because you're squatting, so there's a little bit more leg demand required. Advanced athletes usually can squat clean more than they can power clean because their legs are often like their squat is stronger than their clean, so they can really squat quite a lot. In newer athletes, though, we tend to find the squat clean is weaker than the power clean, so this is kind of and same with the snatches. But yeah, that's
good.